Jesus Christ.
To commentate some Wave B pools, which is going to have What the Fox versus Content. So Lucas versus Fox. I think, wait, is Content Lucas? I can't remember.
Got his Content Lucas. EA has got its reputation, everyone. Damn.
How's it going? What's up?
It's been good. Like, the pools we had before were really cool. Like, a lot of close games.
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Right. Forward past it.
It can be quite hard
so,
like,
again, I already know Content as a person.
He can get in, and he can
so I'm interested to see how this goes.
when he has leads. Off stage though,
Is this?
it can be quite dangerous.
It's a button check.
Oh, a little.
I think it's Fox's favour. Fox has got all the tools against.
Lucretio, fam, why did you include the button check on the front?
Yeah.
Shake my head.
It.
Hello, Justice.
His
Your commentary. All right.
His approach
So,
so how he comes in.
Yeah,
is also
I'm
very
honestly, I'm not particularly well versed. I mean, I've fought against lots of villagers.
Now this is the sort of situation.
Oh,
you
dude,
straight away, like,
that was your edge guard, you
If he
know.
was a bit late on that up B, he would have been screwed over.
Oh, that
So
was
far,
nice.
a lot of fights are happening on the ledge, and Cam is opting to play very defensively.
Yeah, already
I mean,
retreating to the
Content.
platform.
Yeah.
All right.
See,
Oh,
these
nice.
lots
Oh,
against space
okay. He
control.
wasn't able to get the lock off that.
He's trying to get a reset with the fair.
I've seen with a lot of foxes now, after the drag down, they sometimes just wait because people like to tech in, so you can get another up tilt off it.
Yeah, it's good coverage. option,
Yeah, Wef
you
does
know,
that a
on
lot.
rolling.
But,
Because people are starting to catch up.
nice.
Fair drag down.
Honestly, that I would have thrown him off stage.
Nice.
So,
Ooh,
he
he
could've-
could
Wow.
He
have
could've
got a
down.
straight up smash out of that as well.
That was alright.
First time we saw a reflect in a match, great pivot grab.
Oh, nice.
Not to get up.
Oh,
Dude, this
yeah,
guy
that's
is
good.
all
That's
about
good
these
edge.
drag downs, you know.
Yeah. Flippy
Wonderful is catching Content a lot with jumping in.
That was a good run off back here.
So
that
you've
was
got to be
nice.
more careful with it.
Oh. Yeah. Now, oh, okay. He just gets it there.
I mean, you shouldn't really let go shield there.
Space there's not shield.
Oh, no.
Just trying to get
Content was a bit
Thank
caught
you,
out,
Jackster, for the cheer.
on that.
Really, when you think they're going to go for a dare, you should just hold shield. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, Justice actually
Yeah.
kind of is going to say some decent stuff here.
So far,
Oh, that's
Content's
nice.
been
That's
really
very
well.
nice.
Oh, wow,
Nice.
what a kill.
I respect
Good
it.
eye, though.
full DI, yeah.
You would have survived that.
Yeah.
We're
That was, it was some real JDI though.
Right. This is kind of standard Fox. Early percent is a lot of jabs.
He's
Nice.
Waterfall's got a really nice combo game.
Yeah, he's playing neutral
Oh,
really
these
well.
air dodges,
He's spacing
fam.
around the
Yeah,
content.
he's got good spacing and timing.
Oh,
with,
that was good. It was
follow-ups.
good that he held away just to avoid getting hit by the
Oh
dare.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Just ducking the Lloyd.
Content being a bit
Up through.
careless with the spacing. Just landing right next to Fox is not always a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, very nice.
Oh wow.
Jeez,
Oh, dude, this is your game. Oh, wait, I think you saved him.
That was
I think you
amazing.
saved him by hitting him, you know. That's
You should just
jokes.
go back to mid and just get reset neutral in that situation.
Honestly, this is better play than I normally see from you. I'm quite, but like, I'm quite
Really
impressed.
just, like
but
using that down tilt, whatever it is, the flower bot on the platform.
It's
Oh.
quite safe.
That was a iffy pivot grab,
Let's go
if I'm honest.
This situation, yeah, just hold ledge. Just
Yeah,
don't
what the
really do
Fox,
anything and try to wait for Villager to
Yeah,
pick
to
it
roll
up.
in. Yeah, he anticipated to roll in too early and then Content.
Right, so that was a nice
normal guy.
throw.
Okay. It's alright. This has
But
got very
I
close,
definitely would have done a more
considering
positioning
Fox
throw.
was quite far ahead.
Yeah.
Well, that a little bit too early on the trump.
Content just
Nice.
keeping
Nice.
it with that there.
Oh,
Wow, he
Oh.
got punished.
That's not it.
Brilliant
No
jump.
too high percentage for
This time
that.
it didn't work, the up smash.
I'm actually struggling to really pull stuff away from this because I'm not seeing any huge.
Bridge.
Oh, very nice. That was a good game, honestly.
Just get caught by the tree.
I was struggling to find any major faults in your play. It just felt a little unrefined.
Very sweet
Which
there,
is-
but I think what the Fox got a bit too...
Kind of
uh,
comes with the fact that you don't
yeah,
seem to
too-
play it all
too-
that
he
often.
wanted to finish the-
I'm not sure if you play tons at home or whatever,
really
but
gotta respect.
everything looks like it should be there.
You gotta pay, just get to ledge and play it
But
very
that said,
slow.
we're gonna see it. We're gonna see you in a bit of a tougher situation now because you've.
A lot of people
I know
actually
you
say,
lose this.
Battlefield's Villager's best stage.
Because I remember putting the results in.
A lot of people say Battlefield's Villager's best stage. Like I've talked to a couple of villagers who actually really love going here. I mean, it's also great for Fox. So, oh, that was a good there.
Oh, I can hit even the back. Those microphones are good now.
Alright.
So this guy's actually doing quite a good job of getting like sorting out your Lloyd rockets.
If you rope the Lloyd to content, you'll enable him to get in
Yeah.
a lot more.
Oh, that's good. He didn't over commit after he got the dare. Just went for a safe off forward tilt after. Nice. Oh, okay.
You're very aggressive out of being hit for the most part.
Content's keep away game on the ledge. He's dealing with it very well despite him not gaining stage control. But he's
Alright, so I want to point out that you
pace.
do
Yeah.
lots and lots of these run-off back airs, and admittedly they're pretty good options, but it seems like you're doing them because you're at the ledge rather than because it's a good option.
South of zone.
Yeah. I mean, Will is one of those characters who can excel on the ledge.
Oh, that was good
Very
up
nice
tilt.
up tilt, just to sneak past that rocket.
Oh, that's up smash.
Yeah,
okay.
you should have died there in all
I
honesty.
don't
That was a
think he
really
jumped
bad
after that.
grab.
I'm pretty sure he could have got that up smash. Oh, that's an up
Yeah.
smash,
There
yeah.
we go.
Yeah, no, that was a really weird grab.
The tipper of jab 1-2 into up smash. Nice. Oh, okay. Just try to get back to mid and reset neutral.
I really like the net to try and
Really
cover the
where
ledge
Fox
get
wants
up.
to be in this matchup, but
Yeah, Fox now in the lead, so it's very...
Honestly, the only thing I've really seen are just the occasional
As long as he
really
does safe
questionable
lasers.
decisions, like these grabs.
Laser, reflector, he doesn't really have to commit too hard to anything. That was a bit of a risky laser though, because it was quite close to Villager.
Water Fox still
Nice.
being caught out by the projectiles of Villager.
Oh, okay. That wasn't the safest bet,
Oh,
but
no.
oh.
Oh wow.
I'm
Should have
not
done a
sure
bigger
about
punish
that.
for that.
Oh,
You could have
no,
run
it could have been
a
a
running up
punish.
smash is like a good punish for that sort of thing.
Cannonball. Content really trying to press forward. Then he's behind the lead.
Okay. He was almost near,
Oh, wow.
near the percent where if he got up tilt and Content didn't tech it on platforms, he could have locked him with Dare to get some extensions off. Oh.
I am really dumbfounded by this guy's like insane love of
You
like
don't want to be playing around with Rage Fox.
Yeah,
high
Fox
up
is
Bs,
playing a lot better
high
than
side
the
Bs.
first
Honestly,
match.
like
He's
you
practicing
murdered him
his,
for it in game one, and he
basic
kept
game
doing it.
He's
How did Brad
really
How did
pressing his
Brad
matches
lose to
well,
this?
and he managed to get the up smash kill, which has helped in this
Alright.
this time.
He's slowed it down a lot as well. He's just looking for that right opportunity to get probably a Nair or a Dare. Up smash. Oh,
Nice.
bad roll in, but should still be fine.
You should have,
Oh, okay, good.
dude. You should have cut the tree down right there and then. He was dead.
Again, some questionable DI.
Oh,
Yeah, it kind of looks
man.
like he shouldn't die to that. It's still doable. He just needs to get a Dare or an Air.
You're gonna make like a
Get
mad
around
comeback and
100%.
then just choke it anyway.
Oh, damn! That back air almost took it.
One more should do though.
Yeah. Trump? Okay. He just wants to hold stage control.
All right.
Oh, jumps into
Woo! Okay.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. He's getting reversed a little bit here.
Rage cannonball is very, very
Yeah,
scary,
you do
so-
not want to be off stage. at
Yeah.
this
So
point.
that was a really bad grab, and he honestly should have hurt you for that. If you die again because you grab, I'm gonna be really upset with you.
By the slingshot.
All right. This is nice. Let him get away with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
All right. That's fine.
1-1.
The only thing I didn't like about What the Fox was he was jumping a lot. Like, it's not always bad, but like you don't want to get clipped out of that first jump and then you're off
Depends on how well
stage.
you jump.
Yeah.
If you jump in a range of
I'm gonna have to just watch the next game as well, because I feel like it's just
Yeah.
like it's not a complete toolkit with the way
Oh,
you're
so
playing
don't
it,
get
because there's a lot of stuff where I'm looking at it like that's good shit. A lot of the way you're playing the neutral for the most part is pretty
I
good.
don't always know about
The
this.
occasional randy grabs
hard
up there,
to
like,
just
well,
zone
that's
Fox.
that's obviously a silly option. But I feel like that that you're just struggling to make your stuff work as it's supposed to. Like, you know what you're supposed to do.
Well, the Fox really
I know
wanted
you know
to
what's
jump
supposed to do,
straight
'cause I've
down
played
to
against
Villager.
you.
It's very determined to get that dare to connect.
That was good. That was a space Nair on shield.
Yeah,
You
he's,
can't punish that.
he's-
If Fox does that on your shield, you should just keep like holding shield probably. Don't try to press a button after. Oh, nice.
What a Fox.
You get a
Fox
fair
could-
footstool, but he'd have to double fair footstool. Just go through
Very
the
good
down
at
smash.
re-grab on
Yeah.
the ledge. What the Fox playing really clean on the ledge. The spotless play really, with not much damage on him.
All right, that was better. You didn't do jab, jab, grab like you have been doing. So that's an improvement.
His prime percent, he just needs a dare or an air.
Yeah.
And oh!
Content gets caught overextending with a dash attack. Just getting to lead. What the Fox really good at capitalizing on the errors of Content.
I kind of wish What the Fox.
Yeah. See, that was you did that thing again. I want to tell you to stop doing that. I can't really draw anything on the whiteboard for it, but I keep seeing you go like swing the ball, swing the gloves, do jab, 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 and then it's like, oh, I've hit him. Let me grab now. It's not how it works. Like after the jab, like you can't get punished, but you don't have any setups. It's not like you got a Luigi jab or anything. You have a jab which is fast and is safe on block by default of the fact that it's a never-ending jab, but it's never like it's never got any setups off it. Just be like, okay, I've hit him, I've done X amount of damage, and now he's close. What is going to happen from here? Just pretend it's like you're in neutral and you're near each other. If you watch a few sets with Mitsu, there should be some sets of me versus Mitsu online. If he hits me with a jab, even though his frame data is better than mine by a good deal, he still just waits. He doesn't go for it. He doesn't really go for anything committal. Unless he knows what I'm going to do. If I keep doing the same thing every time after the jab, then he'll probably do something. But that's one of those situations where I feel, as a villager player, you can capitalize hard on landing the jab and then looking at what they like to do afterwards. Which is how I feel a lot of villagers, any sort of chains works. Because what you can do is, in most situations, it would be good to... It's good to like look at what they do after they get hit or after they shield, rather than going for some preset mix-up in your head. I don't feel like because that's kind of what Fox does when he's on the offense. What Fox or most swordies, or not even most swordies, what like Fox does, Mario, Luigi, they do their offense and you follow the offense. Or like you work around the offense. With Villager, it's different because he's more neutral based. When he lands the offense, he lands the hit and he's like, okay, how can I continue my offense by intercepting their defensive tool? If that makes sense. I'm going to see if I can find a section. I mean, this is probably not going to go well because there's only a minute left. But,
yeah. Normally, like when he jumps, he's always throwing out like an aerial.
Oh, you know what? It was actually on his part, but that was a good show of the scenario. So, yeah, there we go. We're gonna back it up really far. Well, I say really far. I'm gonna go into the classroom. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna go back normally. So he's gonna hit you with the dash attack here. I didn't update current student, did I? Whoops. Let me just... There we go. Anyway, so we're going in here. You get hit. Now, in a normal world, what Fox will do immediately after this is he's going to turn around and use his big old boot. He's going to hit you here. Yeah, we're going to pretend this is a foot. Okay, this is a big up tilt. It's going to go whee and swing it up like that. Instead, and what you've done is you've neutral-ed immediately because it's a good combo breaker and it would probably win in that situation. What the Fox is aware of this, so he's shielded immediately after that hitting you. So you can see it here. Wow, why is it so slow when I've got the stream up? So you can see the stream starting. Well, that's supposed to be a lot faster than that, but alas. You see the Nair start up. He shields it and he grabs you and he gets an extra 20 or so % on that punish. Yeah, they would have normally got.
Very patient right now.
If you'd have instead, if we go back a little bit. I went back a little far. But yeah, there we go. So he grabs you, dash attacks you, and reads your defensive option and does the extra damage. That's kind of what you have to do as villager.
Right now. He's got all the right to hold his lead.
When you do get a landing offensive pressure.
you can play like this, then it's quite hard for Village to do anything about it.
Yeah.
See, there we go. So you've landed a hit. That was nice.
Nice.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
Good
This is
stuff
good,
from
this is good.
Villager.
But he has recovered there.
Oh
yeah,
wow,
Yeah,
what a
good.
pretty-
That was actually really
what a
sick.
Series of play to get. That's what I mean. Fox is so bad on stage. For Villager can just pick it
Yeah,
up
that's
so
pretty
well.
much like.
Hard when you
Alright, so
have
that was a
recovery.
really risky grab, and you did take. You should have taken more damage for that. In all honesty.
Oh, okay.
Content playing very strong in neutral.
Oh,
wow.
jeez, that was...
Man,
that
oh
was
my
a
god,
very
and the way how it
good
worked the second time he
I
went.
mean, he's
for
at
it.
2%, so... Oh, nice duck. Okay. Oh, good there. Let's see. Yeah,
Alright.
nice again.
Yeah, so he was looking for that jab.
Pretty good
I
stuff.
feel like in that situation, a lot more awareness of what was available to him would have helped you a bit more.
Yeah, that was a really
Yeah,
good
okay. So key things I've gotten from this myself, watching this. You're actually like solid when you want to be. That sounds a bit rude, but you're a lot more solid than I've seen you play. I feel like you're just a little bit off the mark with a lot of the things. It's almost like a it's like a slightly incomplete talk, or like almost like stuff almost getting lost in translation. Like you knew what you were gonna do, but you didn't quite do the right thing for what you were thinking. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. It's like you're speaking to your controller, telling your controller what to do, but you've got a really heavy Indian accent while you do it. There we go. Stupid simile of the day. I like the fact that you were going off stage and edge guarding, which is honestly what you need to do in that situation. That's pretty much where Villager thrives, is off stage, and you covered his recovery options really well for the most part. And because you were good at that edge guarding, I would really like you to try and when you landed these grabs, I feel like you would have benefited so much more from just chucking him off the stage and working from there. Your game plan was essentially, for the most part, not land the kill, because although it is, you got to think, how am I going to land the kill? And your key method is get him off stage and make him cry because he can't recover because he's Fox and I'm Villager. In the same vein, you've got to be aware of how he's going to look for his kills. You got hit by the same setup a lot of, like 3 of the times, which was jab, jab, up, smash. It's an understandable thing to get hit by because it's kind of dumb on a frame 2 jab. But you have to be wary, right, at this point in time, if he jabs me, I'm dead. Because I know he's looking for it. So you can almost play into that, really. But like, right, he wants to jab me. I'm not going to give him the situation. You can almost like, considering it's Fox, as soon as you hit, 110? Maybe even a little bit earlier because you're a light character. You'll be like, okay, as soon as I'm in a position which is slightly scary, I'm just going to put that shield up. Yeah, I'll get grabbed, but I'll get sent off stage. Or like I'll get grabbed, take 10%, if that. And I'll end up off stage and I'm Villager. I actually really like it over there. Anyway, those are the main things, in my opinion, for what you need to do to improve. Just work on tightening up the game. Stop, don't speak in some freshy accent to your controller. Make sure you play into your character's strengths. The way when you're playing, you make sure you're doing it in a way that you can utilize your strengths and your character's strengths. That would be in your off-stage game, which was fantastic in that set. And also make sure you're aware of what your opponent's looking for at most points in time. That requires matchup knowledge, but that will come with time. So I hope that's been helpful. If you're in here, which I think you are, feel free to ask any questions while I'm here, while I load up the next thing. My next game is from Carrot. Also, yes, Burning, you can be a mod now.